the recording. Anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Anyone have any questions? No? No? Okay, fine. So let me, I think most of you are aware of me. I'm Kumar and I'm director of this company. Okay, it's Wimmer Private Limited. I hope you heard about as a Wimmer Academy. So we have a Wimmer outsourcing and we have a Wimmer EI as well. Okay. So part of the trainings we are doing only the automation trainings, no AutoCAD, no Revit, none of it. Okay. Yeah. So in our Dynamo learning journey, we are going to handle a different kind of uh, you know mm, techniques. Okay, like you are going to have a lot of tips and tricks. Okay, so I don't know whether how do you remember all this since you have this recorded videos with you, so that will be fine. But if you are a bookie or if you are poor in remembering something, I do suggest you to buy a book and pen, okay, and note down the timeline exactly. Okay, like timeline. Generally, we exactly start this, the sessions at 8:30. So from 8:30, you have to record your, like, for example, if the session was when I give you a tip at 9:15, so mention that date and 9:15. So 9:20, you don't need to remember, like just note them. Okay, this is regarding the design scripting. This is regarding a lacing. So you just understand. Okay, this topic is covered at this point of time, the timeline. That will be really helpful. And I want someone. I need a volunteer for this. I don't know who is going to take charge. I mean, a person who's very like confident that he won't miss any single session. I need a volunteer to note down like the topics. I mean that when I say it's a tip, so note it down. You should note it down. What kind of a tip it is. Okay. So I need it, but I can't do here. So generally the tips and tricks would come on flow. I don't, if you ask me something, if it is related to, if the tip which is related to the same topic, yeah, I need someone have to be noted it. Okay. So we'll discuss all this later in coming sessions. Okay. So, and very important thing, guys, please leave if you are feel shy to ask something. I don't like, uh, I don't like it. Okay. So because we have around like generally every batch I used to take like 30 people, but unfortunately a company who's supposed to confirm some participants, very big number of participants, so they haven't confirmed. So they have made the payment, but their availability is not yet confirmed. So that is the reason we have postponed this training for like some days. Okay. At the same time, of course, like they have some queries. The previous batch guys have some queries, so we have and that's it. Okay. So I don't know if that company has come suddenly and asked us to join those people. That would be a problem. Okay. So I don't want you people to make wait. Okay. So in case that we'll discuss later. Okay. So for in our current batch, like we have a 22 people. So in current batch, like we have 22 people, 8 people have to be confirmed. Okay. So I don't want to take any other admissions. If not, if you are interested, I can replace some candidates. I mean, I can replace you with that candidates. Okay. Fine. So, and leave your like shy feel completely because no one knows anything here. No one knows anything. Okay. These people are completely from zero. They don't know what is even coding. They don't know what is a coding. They don't know what is ABCDs in programming. So today's topic, the first day topic and second day topic and third day topic are going to be a game changer topics in our entire training. Because so generally when if you are aware of like how the newborn baby comes, the first they'll listen the heartbeat, whether it has come or not. So then they decided, okay, yeah, got it. So the 3 days concept, the first 3 days concept is heart of our entire training. So you are broadening your knowledge with the very, very important and very simple concept. It's called data types. Okay, clear? So the data types is very, very important in the entire. I mean, if you don't understand this data type concept for the first 3 days, no, you can't handle the entire training. Seriously can't handle entire training. And it's very simple, no worries. So I'm gonna cover the topic very easily. Okay. So one more classroom. Yeah. So if you have any questions, use chat box to ask your doubts. Don't unmute and mute it back. Don't do all this stuff. So just note it down there. And if I feel that it is relevant to answer at that point of time, then I'll explain the same time. Okay. So, but I would like you to come with the number of questions. So every day for the first 15 minutes will be a Q&A part. So after 15 minutes, after you're done with all your questions, then I'll jump into the topic. So it's not only like 30 minutes. I mean, like 15 minutes, it can be 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, in the beginning, and 15 minutes after explaining the concept. Clear, guys? Is it clear, everyone? So first 15 minutes and last 15 minutes will be like a Q&A. Between 1.5 hours, it's my time. Okay. So if there is any delay for like while you traveling, and if it is taking time to reach home, log in, join from your mobile. Join from your mobile, because the first 15 minutes, if it is a Q&A, you don't need to sit in front of your machine or lap or something. Okay. So join from your mobile. I mean, let me know. In that case, I'll send you the meeting ID. I'll send you the meeting ID for that people. So, and install the GoToMeeting application on your mobile phone. Okay. And enter this ID only for the first time. Simple. For the next time, you just simply click on the um, that meeting ID, so you can directly log in. Okay. So what else? What are the other classroom instructions to be followed? Yeah, very important. We have a 5 days training. Weekdays, we have a weekdays training, uh, Monday to Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, you will be having an assignments. And these assignments can be finished in 1 hour. If you don't do this 1 hour assignment, you don't sit to finish this to finish those assignments. I'm going to continue this training on the Saturday and Sundays and for 2 hours. No mercy, nothing. And seriously. Okay. So then you have to come and sit those 2 days, and I don't share even the Saturday and Sunday videos as well. I'm very strict. Okay. So don't let me do that. Finish the exercises. They're very simple, and you can take a help of a chat GPT or something that I'll explain how you're going to use chat GPT to write a script. Very, very interesting. If you like new things, you'll enjoy it, and you'll enjoy my training like anything, because every day I'll show you something different out of the box. Some that tool, this tool. If you're an architect, I'll show you how do you create a structure and how do you convert image into a 3D. There are different stuff out of the automation stuff. Okay, well, now hmm, let me remind. Let me remember like what I have missed anything. Okay. So the first thing is very important. Like, I don't want you to sit idle, sit mute. If I'm asking something, please unmute or else unmute and respond, or else use the chat box. This is very important. If you're not responding to me, I become dull. So my energy levels go down, and you will not enjoy my sessions at any cost. If you need a very effective and interactive training, made me active with your responses. That is the only energy, only medicine for me to take this session. If you're doing this, if you're following this, I may extend the sessions for like more days as well. Seriously, the last batch was actually in 20 sessions I have to finish, but 24, 25 sessions were there for them. Almost like a week training was extended. The only reason from past 3, 4 batches, nothing. No, exactly we finished on 20, 21 days. But last batch was 25 days because of their activeness. Okay. So be active, very active, hyperactive. Okay, cool. So the today's concept, it is like a data types. So what is a data types actually? What is a data types? What is a data types? Xmind file. I didn't open it. Thought. Hmm. So there is a concept called data types. So what are these data types actually? If you want to understand how the elements are, how the elements, I mean, if I place an element, so it's not only the geometrical object. It's not only the geometrical object, right? It has a lot of information in it. True? If it is an element, if it is an element, so it's only not like geometrical object, it has a lot of information. Am I right? So geometric, when it comes to the geometry, we'll call it as like solids, like lines, like curves, or if it is a sphere, like sphere, or a different shape, different shapes. So these are like a geometry. We have a different geometry types. We have a different geometry types. And when it comes to the information, so what do you mean by information generally? For example, your information. If I ask you, can you please tell me about yourself? Huh? Then what do you say about yourself? Like I'm Akash. So it's a name, correct? And then
Properties.
yeah, my age is like 66. I'm sorry if you're 16 or 26. Okay, so what else? Salary, age, salary, and then height, right? Weight. So what else? Do you have a girlfriend? Hmm? Yeah. So this is some sort of an information, and where you're working, like company, and where it is located, location. So this is called information. And this information is in a different data types. Each information will be having a different data type. Name is a different data type. Age is a different data type. Salary, both are same data types. Height, same data type. Weight, same data type. What what is a common thing in all this? Age, salary, height, and weight. What is a common thing?
Numerical,
Sorry?
numerical data.
Number.
Numerical data.
Yeah, right. Data type. So it is a like a number, right? So it is a number. Very good. Any other? And any other? No? Mm-hmm. Integer? Okay, go.
Units.
Okay.
Units.
Units? Good. Units. But I'm asking about like unique thing. Is there any unique thing in it? It's a common thing in it, let's say. Hmm? It's a number. Okay, fine. Let me explain. So age is a number, salary is a number, height is a number, weight is a number, name is not a number. It's a text. Correct? It's a text. And all these are like numbers. Instead of boundary, number. Okay. I'll differentiate it again. What is this exactly? And this is a number. 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 What about girlfriend? I'm not asking name or any other information. I'm asking him, do you have a girlfriend? No,
Text.
no. I'm asking a question. Very good. Yes or no? If he has a girlfriend, yes. If he has a two girlfriends, two yeses. Right? No, if there is no girlfriend, no. Clear? So yes or no here. So yes or no is another data type. Yes or no is another data type. Company. What about company? Number. Is that company data type? Very good. Text. And what about location? What about location? What about location? Text or text? Geolocation. Okay, cool. Location is in like some sort of a points. So that the point is. Okay. Now this is, I have an element. I have an element. When it comes to, it's not your information now. What if I want to change? Let me create one more. Now this time it's element information. Tell me. Tell me some sort of different data types. Can I get the element ID? Element ID, element location, correct? Element name. So element type. How many like element count? So element location, name, type, count, category. Very good. Thank you. Category. And what else? Any other? Oh, instant. Very good. Instant element or not? Oh, it's already okay. That's different. And someone more, you have more data than me. Material. Very good. Very good. Material. Okay. And a host. Very good. Anything else? GUID. GUID is something. Okay, fine. Let me write for your satisfaction. Cost. There, parameter. Okay, thanks. Enough. Thank you so much. Okay, now tell me their data types. Generally, how the text of, how the ID would be in number. Very good. Number. Very good. Location. Point. Correct. Very name. Name. Text. Okay. Fastest finger first. Okay. So keep on. Type. Text. Very good. Next one. Count.
Number.
Number. Oh, you were crazy. You unmute your mic completely. Okay. Category. Text. Very good. Instant.
Text.
Now, what is this? Now, I'm asking whether the element is instant or type. Yes or no? Very good. Yes or no? Material? Very good. Text.
Text.
Host? 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 Think twice. Host. I'm asking, is that element hosted or not? So, yes or no?
Yes or no?
GUID? GUID? GUID actually consists, if it is an element ID, we can confidently say that a number. But GUID contains a number and alphabets as well. Good. Alphanumeric. Alphanumeric. Very good. What about cost?
Number.
Number. Okay. Now, very good. So let me go to the Revit. And let me explain you. Before we jump into this, let me ask some question again. If I want to adjust the wall height, if I want to adjust a wall height, so which data type I supposed to play with? Text, correct? Yeah, that's parameter. Okay, fine. Let me don't get confused. Generally, when I split this into the two parts, I'll use red color pen. Okay, so we call this as a parameter name and parameter value. True? So no, exactly. When it comes, so like you are started, you know, trying some sort of stuff to learn in a, in a coding perspective. So you have to pronounce it as a variable name and variable value, not parameter name and parameter value. Variable name and value, not parameter name and parameter value. So variable name and value. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone? Variable name and variable value. Okay. And first step. Second step is you have to remember, understood that all the parameter names will be in a text data type. All, I mean, like the parameter names. Do you see any numbers here? Do you see any numbers? The parameter name with any numbers? No? No, right? No, it is not possible. If you're trying to create it, it will warn you, are you idiot? I'm a text type guy, so you can't put a numbers and you can't use numbers to create a variable. Understand? Okay, so that is not at all possible. Let me show you how in Dynamo. So I'll say a equal to 50. Let me turn this preferences, visual settings, display settings. I don't want to see the code block number. A equal to 50. A equal to 50. So A into A. So 15 to 50, it will be like 2500. Now I would like to store like 1A equal to 150. Will it accept? No. See, a variable name, this is called a variable. So like how we have a parameter name and parameter value. Parameter name and parameter, sorry, not this. Parameter name and parameter value. So if I use a length equal to, I'm saying like 120 meters, 120 meters. Okay. So this is going to be like a variable and this side it's going to be like a value. Remember, length equal to length in the sense a variable, which is a pure text, no alphanumeric, nothing. Okay. Can I use length one like this? Length one equal to 120. Will it work? Will it work? Yes, it will work. It will work. See, let me, if I make this, let me remove this. See, it is accepting. It is accepting. Did you see that? Is this clear? So alpha and numeric, but no parameters, no, no integers, no numbers will not, no variables will start with a number. Clear? Guys, is this clear? So it's a bad practice and we don't have other data types. So, for variables, it's only the string. So whenever it is asking, whenever you're playing with in Dynamo, some of the nodes will ask you can you please enter the parameter name? Don't look into anything else. Simply place a string node. I'll explain how. Place a string node and you just simply type the parameter name without a spelling mistakes or any spaces or anything and type like, case sensitive. Exactly. Okay, fine. I'll show you some examples in today's session. Don't worry. Okay, so I want to adjust the height here. Then, so what would be the data type? Height, number. Am I right? Number. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, fine. So can we identify which are the number parameters here? So base constraint, it has a level and 2. So is that a number parameter or text parameter? Come on, number parameter or text parameter. So this is why. How can you say that it is a text parameter? Because it has alphabets and it has integer as well. I mean, a number as well. Okay. So let's call as a number for some time. So we have two different data types in number. Well, we have to call it in different ways. Okay. So what about the cross section? What about the cross section? Text. Workset. Very good. So top constraint. Top constraint. Top constraint. Top constraint.
Number.
Number. This one. Top constraint. This one. It is saying up to level. Top constraint. This one. Text. Correct? Okay. So shall we check whether they are exactly the same data types or not? Shall we check whether it is exactly string or not? Yeah, of course. But how do I check? How do I check that? Today I'm going to show you like two different set of nodes. One will extract the information from the Revit model, and second one will set some data into the same Revit element. From a Revit element, we are extracting the information. First node and second node is you can set some value to it. Is it clear, everyone? So we are doing two set of actions. We are doing two set of actions. Two set of actions. Okay, very, very important. Why? You have to understand very clearly, because this is not as like, I'm teaching a, fifth class kid, sixth class kid, and whatever you said, all the answers were wrong. They are not a text. So I don't want to confuse you. Clarity. Okay. So I'm trying to give you a clarity. Value which what we exactly see, that is not the real data type. You understand? So you have to understand very clearly, okay, then what is this? First, you guys will confuse, but after, giving some detailed explanations, you will come to know, okay, this is the process. Okay. So that, I mean, I want you to see that. Okay. So we are going to play with the two set of actions. The first one is we are trying to set, we are trying to get info from element. We're trying to get some element. And second one, we're trying to set some info to element. Is it clear? From and to and get and set. Okay. So first let's try how to get information from an element. How to get information from an element using get parameter by node. Get parameter value by node. So what it is actually saying, you are going to see the same dot process in coming sessions. What is element dot? What is type dot? What is a text dot? What is an integer dot? What is a number dot? So you're going to see what is the stored in coming sessions. Don't ask me anything now. Okay. So element dot get parameter value by name. So every block have some inputs. This block have two inputs. So you have to connect exactly the same inputs what it is expecting. The first one is expecting an element. Select model element. Then you have to click on this button, and then let me select this wall. I have connected this element to element. Okay. So parameter name. First, let me try to extract when I select this element. When I'm select this element. So these are the parameters we have. These are the parameters we have. Location line, base constraint, base offset. So let me check with the base constraint. The first question which I asked you, base constraint. So we just discussed like if it is expecting like a parameter name, you have to place a string node. I mean, how I'm getting this? This is canvas. This is a canvas. On canvas, you have to use right click, and then some tooltip have come, and then you have to type here in the search bar. You have to type, string. Here, type a string. So once you type string and type base constraint, base constraint, and connect this to this. This is supposed to return a value, but why it isn't? It has to get level 2. But I didn't get here. Why? BSE space CONSTRAINT. Name. Name, no, same no, base constraint, name. Case. Which case? Suitcase. Typo. Very good. Case sensitive. Okay. Case sensitive. So, base constraint. Base constraint. Okay. So when I type base constraint, so it's giving me, but got confused again something. Here it's showing only level 2, but why I'm getting all this additional data? I need only that level 2. I need only that level 2. How to extract it? See the data. So we are purely playing with a data which is in different forms. In different forms. Okay. So this is a extracting. Okay, fine. Let me copy this. I'm going to share you the script. Okay, I'm sharing you the script, and you have to see and why it is happening. You have to do some R&D. Okay, so after that, which parameter I've asked you? Top constraint, right? Top constraint. Top constraint. Still here it is saying up to level, column and roof level. But here it is saying level in the bracket name equal to roof level and elevation 10.899999 something. But what is written here and what is returning here, both are not matching. True? True? Okay, cool. What is the next one? Cross section. Control C, Control V. Control C, Control V. Cross hyphen section. No, what is this? Here it shows it's a vertical, but here it returns a number, a 1. Is there any logic behind that? No, right? Okay. Let me check with the final question which I asked you, Workset. Okay. Workset. Workset. Oh, here it shows it's like Workset 1, but here it is 0. Do you understand anything? Do you understand anything? No? So the data will be completely confused. So if you're expecting that looks like a number, don't say that it is a number. If a value which looks like a text, don't say that instantly or like blindly that is a string. For developer, the logical mindset is really important. Of course, it builds very slowly. From in the first 3 days, you are going to build it very confidently. Leave it to me. It's my promise. Okay. So why it is happening, Rajesh? When I see none of the answer is right. How do I come to know? Object.type. So if you got stuck somewhere, generally you'll call, I mean, you plan for a trip and you got suddenly stuck in a forest or in a some desert. So you'll call someone. You have to call this object.type. If you need a help, call this guy. He'll come and help you. How? By telling you what is that actual data type. Chill. It will give you the exact data type of it. Okay. Now, when I connect this to this is the last one you have to remember. Forget everything. After the last dot, if you have 5, 6, 10 dots, number of dots, forget about you erase everything. You have to focus after the last dot. It is a level. It is not a text. Okay. It is a level. Okay. Oh, you are a level, not a text. Let me connect this to this. Oh, this is also a level. This is also a level. Okay. When I connect this to this, it is an int. It is an integer. So what is a 64? It is saying 64-bit. Okay. 64-bit. We are using 64-bit machine. So it's saying it's 64. Int 64. So 1. Okay. When I connect this, it is an int 64. So why are you explaining me all the things, Rajesh? Let's get into the topic now. Okay. Now, think twice before you answer. Think twice before you answer. Okay. Okay. Now, so what is the data type of elevation from level? What is the data type of elevation from level parameter? Now you're saying it's level. Okay. No, elevation from level. Elevation from level. You sure? Good. Someone answered something different answer. It's okay. Let me explain now. Good. So, and what about volume? What about volume? What about volume? So it has number the 0.0027 and text as well. Text as well. Okay. Cool. So you have to understand a few things. We have two different kind of numbers. We have two different kind of a number. So number is same. Number is same, but we'll call it in two different ways. Number, the same number, we'll call it in a different ways. The first one is without decimal and with decimal. What do you mean by without decimal? Like an element ID, 192332 something, and like your mobile number 9160567890. This is called integer. Integer. It's called integer. It's called integers. So the numbers without a decimal value. And with decimal value, we will call this as what? Like 192.332. So there is a decimal value. Let me write the mobile number 9160.567890. Clear? So decimal value, will call it as a double. We used to call float in our engineering days. When you're learning C language, we used to pronounce it like a float, not flut. Okay, float. FLOAT. So here we'll call it as a double. Integer and double. Is this clear now? Guys, is this clear? Integer and double. integer and double. Everyone asking everyone. Clear now? Good. Now, sometimes we see someone have already answered it well. Okay. So now let me ask the same question again. Don't say number. Don't say number. You shouldn't say that is a number from now on. Okay. Stop calling it as a number. Now let me. What is a storage type? I mean, data type. Both are same. Okay. What is a storage type of elevation from level parameter? Tell me now. Oh, it is here. Double, double. Very good. Very good. Very good. So you're following. But what about volume? What about volume? Volume, double again, right? Very good. So why it is double? We have a cubic meter. M is an alphabet and 3 is a number. 3 is a number, right? So why, how do you say that it is a, it is a double? How do you say that it is a double? It has a text also, right? This is a text. Which concept? You want me to explain again? Atik? Atik, which concept you want me to explain? Atik? Array, what is this? Atik? See, if you found a number with a decimal, I mean with a decimal value, I mean like a dot, with a dot, then we'll call it as a double. We'll call it as a double. Okay. Without dot, it's an integer. Clear now? Clear now, everyone? Okay. So, I think clear now? Okay, cool, good. So nothing wrong asking, but don't keep it with you. Okay. Fine. I don't like make anyone funnier and I don't make fun on you. Seriously. You should clear the same time. Okay. Don't ask me in the end of Rajesh. You told me to ask in the end of. No, don't do that. If you have such questions, stop me immediately. No problem. Okay. So double and integer. Now, sometimes we see general, there is a statement. If any text, for example, I have a 0.00235 and I have a square dot meter. Okay. So I have 1 point some number with liters per second. Got it? So these units, I mean, generally this text, we don't call it as a text. These are units. So you can eliminate the units and consider the number. So 16478 liters per second. So that it is an integer. And this one, it is a double. Don't consider the, units. Okay. In case, for example, what about room number? Room number. We'll generally consider it's like 101. A. So is the A is a unit? Is the A unit? No, right? So in this case, what would be the storage type? What will be the storage type? No. If a number like added with any special character or any alphabets, then we'll consider that is a string. So here it is a double. Here it is integer. But here we'll call it as a string because you have a text. Let me explain. I'll show you in Dynamo directly. For example, I have a 1, 2, 3. I have a 12.34. I have a 12.34. Okay. So I'll use my friend, Mr. Object.type. Come here. So I have a doubt in the data types concept. So will you please tell me what exactly? So what he's saying, double. Correct. So 12.34, it's a double. If I remove that, he's saying it is an integer. What if I'll add a? What will happen now? Error. Error. Why error? Oh, Rajesh, you told me 1, 2, 3, 4 A is a string, right? Then why there is a warning? It's not error, it's a warning. This is called error. If the red comes, here you have an error, but here it's a warning. Orange color nodes are warnings and red color nodes are error nodes. You have to fix both. Okay. So why there is a problem? Strings we know 1, 2, 3, 4 A is going to be string. So I have to write in this. Now it is saying it's like a string. Now that is written, it's like a string. Okay, fine. I don't want to use a code block now. I'll use a number. I'll use a number and I'll use a string. As you have to be very, very clear in this topic. Okay. So if you have any questions, still don't understand, keep on stretching me until unless you understand this topic clearly. I mean, give different examples. Okay. So 1923, 32 something. When I connect this to this, it's saying integer. So when I add, put a dot next in between, it's saying double. Why here it shows it's like 192 only, but why it's a double? Hmm? No, no. Reason, I have a settings issue in the visual settings, and no. What is that? Oh, in the general itself, number format, 3 digits. I want to see the dots with after number of digits. So when I copy paste the same number, we don't have a refresh button in Dynamo. If I want to refresh a node, you have to copy and replace it. Okay. So now I can see it's saying it's a double. If I type 192332, the 3 zeros will added by default. The 3 zeros will add by default, but we shouldn't consider that as a integer. I'm sorry, double. Guys, are you clear? What if the number is something like 001? See, now it is accepting like a double. It's accepting like a double. Okay. So if it is clear 0, then it will be integer. So I hope you're clear with integer and double now. Everyone. Is that clear? Good. Mr. Everyone, like, I don't remember you, forgot your name. Clear, everyone? Okay, fine. Let me discuss about the strings. So I'll type Bimera and I'll connect this to this. So it is saying it's a string. Bimera 1923. What will be the output now? So I have a string and I have an integer. What will be the storage type? Error. See, it is accepting. It is accepting. It's accepting. What if I'll type 1923, Bimera 1923. Still, it is a string. What about 1, 2, 3, 4? Special characters. Still, it is a string. So, in a string node, you can use anything. What if, let me type, let me type ABCD in this. It's an error. What is it clearly saying? The input must be numeric. So, a number input type which cannot accept anything else. Only a number. Are you clear in the Dynamo perspective? Are you clear here? And when it comes to the coding, I would like to show you the same thing in Revit now. Okay. The data types concept in Revit. I hope you haven't seen this before. I'll just go to the manage and project parameters. Let me create one. I have to remove all this for the parameters. I don't have anything. Let me create one. I'll create one. See, do you see that parameter data? Parameter data. Okay. And you have a data type here. I think you haven't noticed this before. Data type. It's clearly saying data type. Okay. Now let me create BE underscore integer. And I have an integer data type. Okay, and let me check for everything. And it is going to be instance. Let it be in the discipline and under ident data. Let's click OK. Done. Let me create one more. BE underscore double. Okay, now, so should I pick integer? No, we don't have a double. We have a number. We have a number here. So here number equal to which accept the decimal values. Under the common, under identity data, check all instance parameter. Let's click OK. Let me create one more. So B underscore string. Here we don't have a string, we'll call it as a text. So under identity data instance, check for everything. Let's click OK and OK. Now I've created three parameters. Clear? I've selected like three different storage types within three different parameters. Now let me first let me play within ID data. Be integer, be double, and be string. First, what is an integer? When I'm type 192.3.1923, it is accepting. It is accepting. So when I type 1923.32, it is saying that enter an integer. Why? Because the value you entered, it contains the decimal values. Okay. What if 1923.00000, it is accepting? It didn't say anything. You typed dot and you entered the numbers as well, but it is not accepting. What if I type dot 001? It will say that enter an integer. Got it? So B double 1923.32. So it has added some additional, numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is adding the additional zeros next to it. Okay. So in Revit. Now, what if I'll type 1, 2, 3, 4, BIM error, enter a value or a formula starting with equal to. So it is not accepting, it's seeing a different warning. It is not accepting a numbers. What if in integer type, ABCD? No, not at all. No, something no. Now in B string, BIM error, a text, which is accepting, special characters, accepted, numbers, accepted, everything. So the string can accept everything. A string can accept everything. Are you clear now with integer and double and string? Is it clear, everyone? Okay, cool. Now let me see how do we handle the data now. I mean, like, how do we handle this Revit data with parameters now? With the same parameters, let me ask again clearly. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V. Which element is this? This one. I'll use the same element. So the same element. I'm using thrice. I'm asking for B underscore integer. What happened? INTE GR. Maybe I have picked the wrong. Oh, I have picked the floor instead of. Now I got this. Okay. So when I pick this element, and B integer, it's like 1923, and B double. Exactly. So it's giving me 1, 2, 3, 4. But this is not a double data type. Why it is not showing the decimals? Because it was not there. So B underscore string. So B mirror 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean with special characters, and 1, 2, 3, 4 numeric stuff. Okay, clear. Is this clear, everyone? Let me check the data type of this. Then we started playing with it. Int 64, because it is an integer, because this is a double, because this is a string. Are you clear now? Are you clear now, everyone? Are you clear, everyone? Are you clear, everyone? So here you have to understand one thing very clearly. The parameters, the storage type, not depends upon the data you enter. So that is in the creator's hand. At the time of you creating a parameter, which data type you have chosen, so that will accept exactly the same. That will act exactly as same. Is it clear? Is this clear? Okay. Now, let me let me play with the other parameters and see the data type now. And let's see the data type. Which one I have picked? I think 577. I think this is wall. This wall. But why Workset equal to 0 here? Still, I think you have this question in your mind. I hope yes. Right? Still, you have this question in your mind. The Workset is 0 because the Workset at the time of this developer have created. So the Workset is an integer and we don't play with the names. We don't play with the names. Okay, let me show you one thing. Turn off everything except that's for now. I want to move this. I want to adjust what is that upper and top elevation. Upper and top elevation. I want to adjust this. The number is like 2.735, but I want to set it to 2.75. So how do I do that? How do I do that? We have another node which is called set parameter by name. Set parameter by name. So before I play with, let me understand what is a storage type. Double. So it's confirmed. It looks like a double. So 2.735. And here it is also confirming the same. It's a double. Now relax. Okay. This will be happen only in the initial days. But once you started playing with your own element and own element data, you won't see for the next time because since you already played with it, so you can easily understand. You can easily remember. Okay. So it is expecting an element. I can take a number of connections from one output. So I want to play with the same element. I want to play with the same parameter. I want to play with the same parameter. I want to set a value now. If it is expecting a double, so where should I type a double? Where I generally type a double? In which node? In which node I type a double? A number node. Number node. A number node. If any, any node which is expecting a data, either it is a number, I mean like integer or double, then you have to place the node directly. This node is expecting like a parameter name. So parameter name is a string. So I have placed the string and copied. I have some content in it. I'm connecting that to this. Okay, I can take number of connections. So these are called wires. These are called wires. So you must connect a wire to, in a correct browser. If not, no, it will not work. Okay. So we'll discuss all this sometime later. Show using code block. Not code block. We will cover in the 4th day session, Syed. So code block, there are some sort of strategies to follow. I don't want to confuse anyone. So let's play like a, slowly. What's a hurry in it? Let's learn slowly. Okay. Clear? So number. So I would like to set 2.5. I want to. So what here it is what it is exactly saying. I have an element. Can you please get the parameter value by the parameter name? Okay. But here I have an element and I want you to set a parameter value by parameter name. So I want to set to the parameter value, and this value should exactly match this. So this object type only you should connect to it. Otherwise, please don't connect. It will give you a warning. It looks like a number. You feel okay, there's a number, and when I type a number and connect to it, oh, this went wrong, and you got confused, and you'll go and tell your friend, "Array in Dynamo it's showing it's a number, so I connected a number to it. It's not accepting." Bullshit conversation. Read, understand the data very clearly with the help of object.type. Here it shows it's like a number only, but it is not a number. Here it looks like a text, but that will not be a text. Understand? Okay. Now let me connect 2.5 to this. Changed, see, upper and top elevation. It's changed to 2.5 now. Is this clear, everyone? Is this clear, everyone? Huh? So we adjusted successfully by understanding the right data type. Correct? Correct? Very good. Now, so I want to connect this reference level now. I want to change the reference level from level 1 to level 2. So what is the storage type of level 1 now? Guess what is the storage type of level 1 now? Guess what is the storage type of level 1 now? String? String. Very good. Awesome. You guys are. Okay. Shall I play again the same here? So it is a reference level. Reference level. So it's giving me something else. It's giving me something else. When I connect this to this, it's saying it is revit.elements.level. So this time here, it's not saying it is a string. It is saying that it is a level. Okay. What? I thought like if it is a string. No, I'll delete this number and I'll place a string. I'm going to place a string and let me do the same thing again. Level 1 and since my understanding. So it looks like a text. So for this element, for the same reference level, I want to set a value level 2. I want to set a value level 2. Now it is showing me like a warning. Am I right? It's a warning. What is that warning? Can you give a guess? When you hover the cursor, the parameter storage type is not a string. The parameter storage type, element.set parameter by name, operation failed. The parameter storage type is not a string. So when you are trying to connect a wrong data type to a parameter, for a particular parameter, no, it won't accept. It will tell that very clearly. It will tell you that very clearly. No, it's not a string parameter. So remove the string. Then do you have any other option? You will try the second option. You will try the third option. You will try the fourth option. Then, okay, fine. Well, what else we have? We don't know anything because we didn't discuss anything yet. This is not, let's say I have a string, I have a number. I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a level 1, level 2. I want to set it to level 3. So I'll type 3 and connect this to this. The parameter storage type is not a number. The parameter storage type is not a number again. Got it? So now what you have to do, try to understand what it is returning after using this object.type. So what is the last one? Level, right? Very good. So let's give it a try. Can I find some immediately? Type the same level what you have in the end. Type it here. You tried integer, you tried string, no, nothing worked. So let me type level. We are going to cover this concept in tomorrow's session. Okay, I'll just show you a brief and I'm gonna jump into the basic primitive data types again. So that is expecting a level. That's expecting level. So I have level 1, level 2, level 3, and roof level. So I'll just pick level 2. Okay, let me check whether it's correct one or not. It's saying that, so the reference level parameter storage type is Revit.elements.level. If I connect this, oh, it's the same. Did you notice that? Revit.elements.level only. This is Revit.elements.level, and this one is also Revit.elements.level. So can you connect this to this now directly? Huh? Can I connect this to this? Simple. I connected, and now that worked. Let me go and check. Now that is at level 2. Change this to the level 3. I can see it's changed to the level 3. I hope you're clear. Everyone here. Okay, so initial days when you are trying to play with the data types, take a help of this guide. Gonna really help you like anything, because it will convey the right stuff. This is not, I mean, we are not using this guide properly. Tomorrow we are gonna use it. Tomorrow we are gonna use them like anything. Object.type is going to help us like anything, seriously. Okay, so tomorrow is very first day concept. No, don't expect too much of knowledge on the day one. Okay, so slowly we'll learn slowly. Last batch it was 25 sessions. No, this batch will take 30 sessions. Who stopped you? I don't. My management won't stop us. Clear? So let's learn slowly. Okay, but with very in detail training. Is it clear? No one will. I mean, if you're feeling hungry, no, bring your chicken, mutton in front of and having and enjoying. Okay, here I'll feed you something. There you'll feed yourself. Huh? So stomach full. Huh? Clear? Good. No? Okay. So any other questions in this topic? So we are going to jump into the next, some other discussions. Very clear, I hope. No one have any questions? Yeah, Shamal,
I
please.
okay.
PK, yeah, tell me.
Yeah, like you have selected as a one element, and also we
Hmm.
have selected like a level based as well.
Hmm.
If I want, for example, if a duct, the same size of ducts, like 200 plus
Hmm.
300 ducts is there,
Hmm.
that all size of duct has been changed to other level at one
Hmm.
time, not
Hmm.
kind of one element. So same like similar elements or similar types or similar
Hmm.
sizes
Hmm.
has to change to other levels at one time. So
Hmm.
how it could be like because right, the strings which, sorry, the command which you follow like levels. So
Hmm.
how it will be like work like all
Okay.
element that should be one time kind of yeah.
Okay. So you want to play with multiple items. So don't consider this question into a part of a training. because I don't want you to confuse. Since a guy was asking, let me show whether it is possible or not. Okay, fine. Okay, don't consider this. It's just like, okay, yeah. So select all elements of category. I don't want to select any elements. First, I'll say that category. I'll use ducks, all elements of category. So I know one category. Mr. Dynamo, I know a category. When I connect to you, could you please get me all the ducks? So I'll say now I have a total 724 ducks. I'll pick one common thing in this. So what is that? I would like to get the width, which is like a 400, above 400 or something. Okay, or else exactly like a 400. So get parameter value binning. How it is helping you? The same get parameter, not only with one node. We are going to play with multiple nodes in coming sessions. Okay, we have a concept called element selection. We have a element selection. Like there are a number of ways to call, and this is one of the way. Out of that, this is one of the way to call that elements. So I called 724 elements at the same time. Clear? Clear. Now, string. See parameter name. I've told you whenever it is asking like parameter name, type width. Case sensitive width, not small W. It's a capital W like 300. Now I would like to check. Okay, a double equal to 400. Double equal to, I have a numbers, and can you please number again? I want to type a number. Don't use code block for now, because if you are doing mistakes in the beginning, or basic errors in the beginning, I don't want to encourage that. So don't use the code block. So I'll have a separate session. We'll have a separate session for this code block, very detailed. So we'll discuss over there. Okay. So filter by Boolean mask. Filter by Boolean mask. I'll connect this, and I'll connect all the elements. In the in list, all of the ducks are 400 size ducks. There are total 97 ducks are there. 97 plus 0, total 98 ducks are there. So let me see how to identify all this in Revit. So element dot override, for your understanding, I will apply some color. Element dot, sorry, color, it is expecting color. So color dot, or else I'll use color palette. I'll pick a different color. There is no such color here, no. Do you see that? So these all elements were selected now. When I pick this, so that is 400 size duct, 400 width size duct, and 400 width size duct. Okay. So let's say I'm having an elements directly. Now I don't do anything. I'll just write here. I would like to set all this to the roof level. Control C, Control V. I'm already having something here. So to the roof level, in list, I have an elements. And what is the parameter name? What is the parameter name? It is reference level. Huh? It's a reference level. Correct? Reference level. Reference level. Let me connect this to this. All set. Go and see now. When I pick this, the reference level is roof level. The reference level is roof level. The reference level is a roof level. But Rajesh, still they are in same levels, no? Did they move? No. What's up? Problem over here. Here, you have to control along with the reference level. You have to control another parameter, one of this parameter. You have to set a value here. Then it will change. If I set this value to 0, then this will move to a particular level. Is it clear? So you have to play with two parameters at a same time. So how do we play with multiple parameters? We're going to see that later. Are you clear, Mr. PK? What's your full name? What's your full name? Praveen. Okay, good. Are you clear here, Praveen? Okay, good. So we are going to, I mean, you can write multiple conditions. Not only this ducts, Rajesh, but I want to color some sort of ducts, which are, 400 in size. And then the length should be like 50, I mean, like 50 meters. So I would like to, consider the bigger ducts only, not small Boda parts. Okay, so how can I extract it? You will be writing on another condition. So this is the first condition. This is the first condition. What is the first condition here? What is the first condition? Equal to 400 size width ducts. Okay. Now the second condition would be the length should be bigger than. So if I want to use that, I'll use another operator. So greater than. Greater than. So I'll extract. Here I'll get the length parameter. Here I'll type length parameter. I mean, I'll create one more set of nodes. I'll type length here. Okay. If the length is, I'll connect all the values to X and I'll check if the length is bigger than 1500 or something, 4500 or something, whatever it is. So when I connect this, then it will give me another set of list like the filter Boolean mask. So here I don't play with these elements. I'll be playing with these elements after the first condition. So how do you come to know all this? I'll explain you in coming sessions. Don't panic. Okay. Very, very simple. Okay. Clear. So like you can write multiple conditions. Okay. I don't want to disturb the rest of the floor element levels, the other levels, Rajesh. I want to move only the level 1 ducts to the roof level, level 2 ducts to the roof level. You can do it. It's only thing logic. Okay, cool. So Shamalaya, come on. You have a question, right? Shamala, come on. Hello? You there? You there, Shamala? You left? No, you are here. We can't hear you.
Am I audible now?
Clear. Tell me, Shamala.
Yeah. Am I audible? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is see, it's all going good. Only thing is, I'm in beginning of the session you started with. Okay, I'm trying to work on my screen, whatever you are explaining here. But then maybe I'm stuck in the beginning of the whole chapter. I think I'm not able to select any of the elements from the Revit file which is open on my screen, and I see there is no sharing option on the app. So how do we converse as we go forward? Suppose I
No,
am stuck somewhere,
don't
I want to share
practice.
and I want to.
Don't practice
No,
with.
it's not practicing. Just want to know is it working or not? Just initial
Well,
thing. I'm not practicing anything.
you will miss very basic stuff, Shamala. Let's say, for example, here I show you like there is a because this generally happens. So I've told you very clearly to click on the button first. First, we have to click on the button and then the Revit. See, you don't have an access to the properties palette and nothing. So, and here it shows like a stop sign. Here it shows like a stop sign. Okay. So when I hover the cursor on any element, then only it will activate. When on the blank space, again, it shows like stop sign because there is nothing to select. Okay. So this is the one reason. So you have to pick the perfect element. You have to pick on element. Then it will comes. In case by mistake, instead of select model element, you have placed like select model elements, check whether you have placed a select model element or select model elements. When you click on select, this is not one piece selection. Even I can't select anything here because this is not one pick selection. It's a window selection. So I have to drag and select the number of elements. Clear? Now I can see
Got it.
I've
Got
selected
it.
334 elements at a time. So that's why I'm telling you clearly, don't practice it. I'm going to share you the scripts anywhere. Anyway, okay. So
Yeah,
but
thanks.
you focus on it because where a single minor thing you'll miss and you can't focus on why it isn't working, why it isn't working. I know this happens generally. Okay, please don't practice at all. Don't do that. Okay, clear, Shamla? Clear? So
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
need if you
clear.
need a
Thanks.
help, I can, if you want me to sit, I'll sit with you for 10 minutes or 15 minutes additional after the training, like after 10:30. If you want me to sit, I'll sit for some time. Okay, clear?
Okay,
So
okay. Yeah,
I'm
that should help. That
completely
should help.
great. Okay,
Because
so
we may miss out on practical things because theoretical, yeah, we are understanding, but when we get back to the desk, we may lag a little. So
then
we need help on that.
no
Yeah,
worries. Send me a screenshot. Just take a screenshot of it and send me on
yeah.
WhatsApp. This 30 days,
Okay,
use me like anything. Treat me like your
okay.
slave. Understand? Okay, but don't harass me on midnights. Everyone, okay, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Okay, so but still, if you have any questions, don't waste your time. Text me on WhatsApp. Mostly, every day I'm going to share you the recording video. So the conversion takes like 1 hour almost, and uploading takes half an hour to 1 hour. Okay, so 10:30, 11:30, 12. Sometimes I'll sleep at like 12:30. So if you're practicing in that times, I would help you for sure. Okay, clear? Don't worry. Okay, but I do suggest you to maintain a notes instead of practicing here. That is a best practice. Using pen and paper and writing down something. But practice along with me, but not now. I do suggest you, but once we finish like at least a week sessions, Shamala, then come. Everyone, if you have a chance, like if you're working on two monitors, like watching there and practicing here, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, clear? Clear, everyone?
Yeah,
But because you
yeah,
are in the
yeah.
initial days,
Thanks.
like at least you should understand the basic stuff. Okay, cool. So are you clear with this, the concept? Are you clear with this concept? Everyone, the data types, primitive data types. Is it clear? Okay. So we are not playing with any parameters in the first day or in the second day. The third day, as I stated, and I think I have texted in the group also, WhatsApp group. Okay. So the day one, you are understanding the what are the data types we have and how if I have connected something wrong to it. So what kind of a warnings will come? So how do you identify the mistakes? What I've done when I was a beginner. So everything will be covered. And tomorrow we are going to play with an element strategy. Elements. We're going to play with an elements. So we don't discuss any integer, double. No. If you have any questions, clear it today itself. Let's take, I mean, let it be 11 o'clock, 11:30, 12, 1 morning, 6 o'clock. Let it be. Okay, so the people who want to stay, they'll stay. Want to sleep, they'll start snoring. In the sessions itself, let them snore. Okay, but if you have a questions, please we can extend the session. Don't worry. Okay, clear. So, what are the other data types we have? When I select this duct, what is the storage type of this? What is the storage type of this? Come on, text me very fastly. Come on, guys, everyone, everyone. Come on, fastest finger first. What is the storage type of this? It looks like a text, right? Say string, like say text. Hmm? It's a string, right? It's a string, right? No? Good. String. Middle, vertical justification. Vertical justification. Very good. Difference level. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. What about lower and bottom elevation? Double. Width. Width. Okay. Height. 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 Integer. No. See, we have a decimal value there. So here we can't say direct. Can we say directly here? Can we by reading the digit? If it is a double, then I can definitely see the dot there. So I'm sure it's a. But if it is an integer, no, you can't see the decimal values and in the parameters anywhere. Okay, in any integer parameter. Seriously. Okay. Let's say see integer. If I type the same 350.0, the 0 will be gone. No, you can't see the decimal values. If you can see the decimal value, it's a double. Okay, in Revit. Fine. Let me pick this. What about system type? What about system type? Text. Very good. Additional flow. No, what unit? Additional flow. Additional flow. Forget about the unit. Unit is not a data type. Unit is not a data type. What is this? Additional flow. So I don't type anything. Let me write 1, 2, 3. So there is no L by S. There is no liter per second now. When I just click on, the screen, then it has added automatically. But while I'm typing, I can't see the, units. Okay. So that is not a text. I mean, if I type ABC, no, it won't accept. It will not accept. Okay. So that's a double. Very good. So what about comments 11 supports? String, because we have a number and we have a text also. What about mark? What about mark? Integer. Correct? Let me play with this now. Let me play with this again. Select model element. I just pick this element now and let me do the same stuff. Set parameter by name. Disconnect the connections. Just click on this. Just click on it and click on workspace. Click on this. Click on workspace. Okay, cool. Now all the disconnect. I have disconnected everything. Element to element. Parameter name I have to write in string. So parameter name is mark. Parameter name is mark. Okay, and value it is 686 actually. For this element. For this element. The mark value is 686. I want to make it 700. So it is a number, right? I'll use a number here and I'll just change that to 700. What happened? What happened? Guess what is the warning? When I hover the cursor on this, the parameter storage type is not a number. Of course, it was stored by a user, like a modeler. It's a number. A modeler has stored a number in it. So it doesn't mean it's going to be an integer or double or something. If I say 123.456, so now the mark, the mark parameter storage type is not going to be a double. Understand? At that time of this guy who created it, so that was stored like I hope you remember. If it is a duct, I can say duct -101 something. I can store a text duct I'm a special character hyphen 101. So it's a number. It means it is a string. So this will help you very clearly. The parameter storage stuff is not a number. So you connected the wrong stuff. So what if it is a string node? I took a string node. Now let me type the same thing 700 in a string and connect it to it. Will that work? See, it has changed to 700 now. Is it working? Guys, is that working? Now I hope you can play with the primitive data types by your own. Huh? Can you play with your, the primitive data types? And I haven't used any external package nodes. Okay, I've just used only the default nodes. So what is the external package nodes? With the Dynamo, with only Dynamo, no, we cannot play with all, you can't write a scripts with only the default nodes. Like we have all those nodes. So from here, dictionary to units, we have some set of nodes from these libraries. With this, you can't write even a Buddha script also. Seriously, you must need all these add-ons like packages. We'll call it as a packages. Those packages have to be installed in your machine. So don't install the packages like blindly. If you install any packages blindly, it means like you're digging your own thing, funeral stuff. Understand? Don't do such mistakes. It's gonna affect your Dynamo work and your Revit work as well. I will be sharing you some packages which will help you to explore a lot, and they are bug free. Okay, so I'm gonna share you. Don't worry. Okay, cool. Now, because I want you to align with my training. If I'm using another set of packages, and you are using another set of packages, doesn't make sense. When I place a node, if it is not there in your machine, you will text me in the midnight like 1 o'clock, Rajesh. You explained something in session, but that node is missing in my machine here. So can you please send that? Arey Baba, I can't send that. It's not like a screenshot. So you have to install some packages. I'll tell you. So which packages have to be installed and what packages should not be even look into it. There are some malware content packages as well. Okay, clear? So don't do any things. I'll guide you like, you just hold my fingers. I'll make you walk with small tiny steps. Okay, clear? Clear everyone? Clear everyone? Okay, fine. There is a one more data type. So try to understand, okay, when I pick this, so as you guys said, this is a string. No, that is not a string. This is a string. No, that is not a string. Yeah, you corrected it. It is a level. See, in the first session itself, because we have played with it and you confidently texted, it is a level. So if you are playing by your own, you will never forget it. Okay. So I want you to open your Dynamo in your machine today. If you let me stop the recording. Cool. So what was that? Yeah. So when I pick this, so read the inputs clearly. Okay, if it is a integer or a double or integer or a double, integer or a double. So what you have to do, follow the same stuff, which I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you a link to access all the files, to access the playlist, to access the material. I'm going to send you links on WhatsApp. Okay. So open the script there and pick an element, only your discipline elements. If you are from architecture background, Rajesh showed me the example with the duct. Don't play with the same stuff. Play with your own discipline elements first. If you're from architecture background, select a wall. If you're from structure background, select a column or beam or something else. Okay. If you're an electrical guy, cable trays or plumbing, pipes or your own. Clear everyone? And read every single parameter with these two set of stuff. Get parameter value by name. Okay. And don't play with this now. First, try to understand. Connect this to this. Select everything. Okay. Now, if you're very lazy typing a parameters, then you have another solution. Mr. Dynamo, I have an element. Can you please get me the parameters of it? Yeah, I got it. Okay. Now, it is asking an element and I have an element. I'll just simply connect this. Now this will give me parameters. Okay, fine. Then next one, Mr. Dynamo, I have a parameter. Can you please extract the names from it? Yeah, parameter dot name. Cool. So parameter name. Now I have only the parameter names. Now I have only the parameter names. So how can I use that here? Now I want to try Mr. Dynamo. I want to take the third number. I want to take the third number. Okay. Can you please get item? We generally called 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is called item. I mean index. Index. Okay. So can you please get the item at particular index? So this is my list and my index number. So when I hover the cursor, it's saying integer. So if it is saying integer, which node I supposed to play with? Number, right? Number. So I need B integer. So it is in the third index. I'll connect this to this. So have a parameter now. Now keep it aside. I'll just create another copy of it. Okay. So I'll take the same element. I'll use the same element. And I'll connect the parameter. So this is expecting a parameter name. And when I hover the cursor, it is saying it is a string. And if I use object.type, what I am getting, that is a string only. Correct? So here I'm getting string. Here I'm getting string. See, here this is expecting string. Can I connect this to this now? Can I connect this to this now? Right? Everyone. Yes? Good. So I'll connect this to this. So 350. So what is 350 now? Integer. Clear? If you're lazy to type a node, then the parameter name, then this is the process. If you're lazy, parameter name. I'm very lazy guy, to be frank. Okay. Clear? Is it clear, everyone? So here you can find the object.type. No, Rajesh, I don't want to handle all this. So is there any other way, very easy way than this? Yeah, very simple. Let me write it down. This is in design scripting now. So design scripting is a language we are going to learn in our coding. In our, end of the, we have some sort of a coding classes. Seriously. Okay. So they're like design scripting 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Some last batch, it was 5 sessions. They like killed me like anything. No, 4 sessions. Kill me like anything. Okay. So, but still, I'm happy with it. If your sessions are going to be extended, I'll be the happiest person. Seriously. So please try to let it be exactly. Okay. Don't in hurry. Rajesh, when the sessions are going to end, when I have a plan, a trip with my family or with my girlfriend, can you please finish the? No, don't text all this. Okay. Since you're paying, it's not a small amount. Okay. It's not at all a small figure. Okay. So 25K. Seriously, you are investing. So focus on it. You have to get your every single penny back from the training. Got it? Got it, guys? Okay. So you have to like, like you have to twist me like a wet cloth. You understand? Okay. Dupatta, like the wet dupatta. Okay. Cool. Fine. So let me write. I have an element. So ELM. See this guy Choke is saying yes and okay. Okay. So you're going to twist me then. So element dot parameters dot name. Element dot parameters dot name. When I connect an element to this, it's giving me the parameter name directly. Okay. Fine. Double equal to if I need like area. I want to see the storage type of area. I want to see the storage type of area, colon. So guys, don't consider this example into the part of a training. Okay, since we're already done with, because I don't want to overfeed you for now. So we have one more topic which is called Boolean. I'll finish that later. Okay. So area, then yes, please get me element dot parameters dot storage type. No need to find out any single thing. So when you type a parameter name there, then it will give you, if not, returns like null. So it will give you, it's a double directly. So I'll ask that, can you please clear? This dot clean. I want you to clean all the null values where you have, please. So it, whenever you add, area parameter, it will give you the storage type. I mean, when you type what is the B double, I'll just simply type B underscore double. So it says it's like a double parameter. Okay. What about flow? FLOW. Oh, it's a double again. Again. Okay. Height, it's a double. So let me check. Length is a double. Lining type. Lows efficient. So all of them are like doubles. Let me try be a string. Say it's saying it's a string. Let me check the mark now. You guys clear? So how easy it is? See, string. So the workset store. Sorry. You want to see the workset storage type? Let me check. I mean, this is an alphabetical order. You can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G, till H. I mean, till W. So workset. Guess what it would be? Integer. That is the reason we got number over there. Is it clear, Mudhu sir? Is it clear, everyone? When we try to extract the workset parameter, the storage type, it has given a number. Do you remember here? Somewhere when I'm trying to extract the workset, so it has given a number. Correct? So why? Because it's a zero. Like if I wanna play with this parameter, the workset parameter, I have to play with the number only. Okay, the integer. So day one, let it be in July. Then August 24. Day one, data types. Is it clear, everyone? Day one data types. Clear? Guys, clear, everyone? Okay. So I'll send you those day one data types session, this file through WhatsApp. Okay. I'll send you the link. You can directly access, and I'll send you one playlist link. don't ask me for the videos again and again. You will sometimes you may receive the notification, sometimes you may not, but you can go through with the playlist. Okay, clear. So there is a one more again here. If you notice it, size lock. Size lock. What is the storage type of this? What is the storage type of this? It is not an integer. It is not a double. It's not a string. It's a checkbox on and off, on and off. Okay. We will call this as a Boolean in a, yeah, correct. Correct, Akash. Anshu. Okay. So it's a Boolean. So we have only true or false values. Let me play with the same duct. Let me hit escape. Okay. Let me select this. I think this is the same duct. Now, what is it? Size lockup. Size lock. Okay. So when I connect a Boolean to this, since there will be no confusion. We can confidently say that it is a Boolean. So now true or false. So which one is like, it means if I turn it on, it means it's like a true. So we'll call it as yes or no, yes or no, true or false, check, uncheck. Then what else we have? Yeah, 0, 1 and 0. 1 and 0. And then on and off. Very good. Thank you. I forgot. On and off. Then anything else we have? Anything else we have? No? Okay, fine. Leave this for now. So here, the common thing in it, all the true statements are on the left side, right or wrong. Very good. Right or wrong. Let me add that to right or wrong. So the common thing in this is all the true values will be, the true statements will be on the left hand side, and all the false values will be on the right hand side. If sometimes what happen, when you hover the cursor, on any input which is expecting any input variable which is expecting like a Boolean, when you hover the cursor on it, it will say that very clearly, do this or do this. It happens if you do the first step. This one will happen. The second action will happen if you do the second one. So I'll show you some examples later and in coming sessions, because I don't remember what are those. I don't remember exactly because I'm a very like a Ghazni guy. Okay, that for him it's 15 minutes. For me, every minute I'll forget. Okay, so this happens after marriage. So don't get married now. Okay, cool. So true or false. When I turn it on, it's already non-state. When I turn it off, now that was off. On, off, on, and off. Is it clear? So we will be playing with a Booleans like this. Clear? If not, no, Rajesh, I'm using code block. Can I use code block to write it? I'll explain you later as I told you, because only for this example, not this code block. I'll use another code block. I'll write 0 or 1. 0 will be off state, 1 will be on state. So I'll write one more. True, false. True will be on state, false will be off state. Okay, so you can't try all this. This true is different. This true and this false is different. Okay, if I type the capital T, no, it won't work again. it acts something weird. Okay, so don't, it is a different thing we're gonna cover in coming sessions. Shavna. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, so any other questions you have in this? Okay, let's try the last one. Face created. Guess what would be the face created? Is it a integer or a double or something? A string or Boolean or something? Huh? Any guess? String? Integer? Oh, crazy. Fine. Let's say face created. Face created. For this element, the face created, what if I connect 0? The parameter storage type is not a number. Oh, let me connect 1. No. True or false? No. Face created. We have a new construction and existing. We have a new construction and existing. Maybe if it is not a number, I can try that as a string. String. So when I connect this to this, it is saying the parameter storage type is not a string. Oh, okay. So Rajesh taught only number and Boolean and string. So there is the last option, Boolean. The parameter storage type is not an integer. Are Baba, I have connected a Boolean. Why you say it's an integer? You will come to know this logic in the coming sessions. So the Boolean is acting like an integer. Okay. So why in tomorrow or day after tomorrow session, we are going to see that. So today, actually, you assume that this is the theoretical part. The theory part is exactly looks like a practice session, right? Correct? This is not a theoretical. Is it looking like a theoretical stuff? Huh? Did you feel bored and sleeping? Did you snore in the session? No, right? Huh? Correct? So this is like a theoretical. Then you assume that how the practical training would be. So tomorrow, again, some sort of a theory in the same way. But day after tomorrow, AK-47. Okay, let's completely, blast this Dynamo with this, this all the elements, and I'll explain it. So the 4th day session and 5th day session are going to be like the game-changing sessions again, because you are going to extract the elements and you play with the elements, not with a single element. You're not a kid to have with a spoon. Okay, if you are a chain smoker, put 10 cigarettes and blast it completely. Clear? So 4th day session and the 5th day session is actually very, very polite. I mean, the session is going to be very, very polite. So don't scare the Dynamo. Asking like how to ask. I need this means node finding. I want to write the script. Can you please help me out with your stuffing? Okay. It's node finding. Okay. So we are going to be like, act like a Buddhas or Gandhiji. Is it clear? So 5th day session. So let's prepare for that. Clear, everyone? So tomorrow we have, today we have covered integer. So you understood integer and double and Booleans and what else we have? Yeah, we have one more null and list. We'll discuss this on 3rd day. Okay. Tomorrow in the first 45 minutes, we'll completely have a confusion topic, and the rest of the 1 hour, 15 minutes, clarity. Okay. So why a parameter is acting like that? So how do you fix it in that case? So is there any solution? So we're going to see tomorrow. Clear, guys? And 3rd day, scripts. Okay. Clear, everyone? Clear? So for today, your task is pick a element. What are the elements you have, and read all the parameter storage types. try to understand if there is any, I mean, if you're keep on using one parameter, okay, note it down. Rajesh, why this is showing like this? Note it down and take a screenshot. And we have a session. I mean, we have a document, doubts document. I'll send you that document link as well. So once you open that link, you'll have a lot of questions asked by previous students, and you can ask it, and I'll reply over there. Clear? Let me show you that. Oh, no, I can't show you now. I'll show you that later. Okay, clear? Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's session. Everyone, Dagal, Akash, Anshu, Atik, huh? Who is the scholar 3? Who's scholar 3? Okay, I don't know. Okay, Hari, Himanshu, Jay, Jayesh. Jayeshman, why 2 Jayeshes here? Jayesh, you joined twice? No, this is different Jayesh. This is different Jayesh again. Okay, Jelina, okay, you joined from mobile also. Okay, got you. Jelina, you have to confirm. Mudassir, Murtaz also, Nastian also. Okay, cool. Vishwanantan. Vishwan and Jayesh too. Yeah. Clear? Cool then. So let's meet tomorrow, and tomorrow link is different. I'll send you on WhatsApp. So because we have to finalize the candidates. Now the problem is, I need your support. Seriously. The reason, if that corporate company have come and asked for a, take a session, so we'll be having a break for 2 days. Is that clear? I don't want to stop, because if they haven't confirmed, we'll continue the session. But if they asked us to, they don't want to go with the recorded videos. He's one of our very, very prestigious client. So I have been followed up them from so long. Finally, they have confirmed it, and now they made the payment, and now they're not allowing their guys to join. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see. I mean, mostly I'll try to join in tomorrow's session. I'll ask them to join at 7 o'clock. 7 to 8, I'll take the same session what we had today, and then we'll just go with. If not, if they confirmed on that, then I have to see now. Clear, guys? Clear, everyone? Okay. So please try to help me out of this, because I can't take a special training in the daytime only for 8 people. My management will kick me out seriously if it happens. Okay. So see you tomorrow. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Good night. I'll send you this recording, and I hope you guys already filled the form, right? Everyone. If not, please fill that form. I will be picking your email ID from the form itself. If you haven't picked, no, you won't get the videos. And the same email ID you have entered, you have to log in. I'll send you the details from WhatsApp. Okay. Fine. See you. Good night. Bye bye. This is sample file. Who asked it? This is sample file, Akash. If you want me to send, I'll send. If not, just go to file and open sample files. You can find something here. RESE. No, RME. Where is that project? Yeah, this one. Not this one. This one. RME basic sample project. Okay. No, Ragul. Actually, we had a very bad experience with creating a WhatsApp group. That was, in the earlier days itself. Not once. It was happened, I think twice or thrice. So we decided only for the Revit API. Yes, we have. Okay, and we will be monitoring. Because in previous batches, like we used to have, like what is that? Okay, that I don't want to explain that complete story now. Okay, so it's already time to leave. Oh, we are leaving 5 minutes before. Cool. No, I don't want to let you. Okay, so don't no WhatsApp groups. Okay, so don't ask me. In level 2, you are under observation because that's a purely into the coding part. So except the girls, yeah, we'll have a group in a level 2 training. Okay, I mean, if she has any problem, then she can directly contact them. Okay, if she don't have a problem, she can give her like husband number for texting or something. That would be fine. Clear? So no WhatsApp group for the level 1, only for level 2. Clear? See you. Good night. Bye bye. This time seriously, bye bye.